welcome to Tales of Honor Podcast, a podcast dedicated to telling the true stories of the Congressional Medal of Honor. Welcome back to Tales of Honor Podcast. It's a bi-weekly podcast that tells the true stories of the Congressional Medal of Honor recipients. And tonight's episode 28. It's going to take us to Iraq for the first time in our Global War on Terrorism series this month and next month, and it's being brought to you by DesignCake Studios. Now, I might have mentioned it before on the podcast that DesignCake Studios is based out of Florida. Now, for those of you who have been paying attention to the news and the weather lately, there was a little storm that just kind of blew on through there recently, and thankfully, our friends down at DesignCake Studios, they're okay. They have little to no cleanup to do, and that's good news because that gives them more time to put out great graphic and web design for you. If you or your business needs a look, or maybe you want to revamp the look you have, head on over to DesignCakeStudios.com and let them know that you would like some help with that. I did it, and really, I can't say this enough that I am beyond happy with the logo that they made for me and the business cards that I hand out, and I'm always getting compliments on both of them. And when you contact them, just let them know that you heard about them here on the podcast, because if you do that, you'll receive a free consultation. DesignCake Studios, fresh thinking, made bold. And now, a tale of honor. Jason L Dunham was born on the 10th of November, 1981, in Skio, New York. He was raised here and graduated from Skio High School in 2000. After high school, Jason joined the Marine Corps, and after training, was a security force sentry at Naval Submarine Base, Kings Bay, in Georgia, until 2003. In 2004, Jason was deployed with Company K, 3rd Battalion, 7th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, 1 Marine Expeditionary Force, in the Al-Karabila district of Iraq. It was near Husaybah that Jason would earn the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, while serving as Rifle Squad Leader, 4th Platoon, Company K, 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines Reinforced, Regimental Combat Team 7, 1st Marine Division Reinforced, on 14 April 2004. Corporal Dunham's squad was conducting a reconnaissance mission in the town of Karabila, Iraq, when they heard rocket-propelled grenade and small arms fire erupt approximately 2 kilometers to the west. Corporal Dunham led his combined anti-armor team towards the engagement to provide fire support to the battalion commander's convoy, which had been ambushed as it was traveling to Camp Husaybah. As Corporal Dunham and his Marines advanced, they quickly began to receive enemy fire. Corporal Dunham ordered his squad to dismount their vehicles and led one of his fire teams on foot several blocks south of the ambushed convoy. Discovering 7 Iraqi vehicles in a column attempting to depart, Corporal Dunham and his team stopped the vehicles to search them for weapons. As they approached the vehicles, an insurgent leaped out and attacked Corporal Dunham. Corporal Dunham wrestled the insurgent to the ground and in an ensuing struggle saw the insurgent release a grenade. Corporal Dunham immediately alerted his fellow Marines to the threat. Aware of the imminent danger and without hesitation, Corporal Dunham covered the grenade with his helmet and body, bearing the brunt of the explosion and shielding his Marines from the blast. In an ultimate and selfless act of bravery in which he was mortally wounded, he saved the lives of at least 2 fellow Marines. By his undaunted courage, intrepid fighting spirit, and unwavering devotion to duty, Corporal Dunham gallantly gave his life for his country, thereby reflecting great credit upon himself and upholding the high traditions of the Marine Corps and the United States Naval Service. Jason was immediately evacuated due to the severity of his wounds. His injuries were treated at the National Naval Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, where he would stay in a coma. Unfortunately, staff said that he was unlikely to recover due to brain damage, and shortly after the Commandant of the Marine Corps, General Michael Hagee, presented the Purple Heart to Jason, he was taken off life support and died on the 22nd of April, 2004, with his parents at his side. On the 10th of November, 2006, President Bush announced that Jason would receive the Medal of Honor. This would have been Jason's 25th birthday, and for those who know a little about the Marine Corps, is also the Marine Corps' birthday. Jason L Dunham is buried in the Fairlawn Cemetery in Skeo, New York. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor podcast. And if you like this podcast, please be sure to leave a nice review, a very good rating, and tell your friends and family. You can see more information on Facebook, Instagram, and at talesofhonorpodcast.com. If you have any questions or comments, you can send them right on over to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Christoph Ambrosch. Thanks for listening.